Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of my Madden Noclipped series. We Noclip inside and outside stadiums in Madden 26. Today we're looking at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, and wow, this stadium is gorgeous. This kind of looks like how the Bills Stadium is going to look this year. Not this year, but their new stadium that they're building. It kind of looks like this roof-wise, which absolutely looks gorgeous. And I love the blue lining that goes all the way inside here. It's kind of funny because the Bills are like the perfect team for this. As always, if I show you this scene, well, this image right here, I don't think anyone would think this is from Madden. But, yeah, I always find it interesting. Anyway, this blue line works so well with the Buffalo Bills because it's literally the exact same colors. So we have locker room, we have visitors room. So locker room over here for I guess for the players, and then this is like the away players. Do they come out the same tunnel? I guess it could work if you just have them come out at separate times. Like you do, like, this is the Bills. These are the... Oh, wait, it's the crap team, the Dolphins. Like, I feel like it could work. It would just have to be at separate times. Also, a little side note, we have this, in-between area. Normally, this is nothing, but there's actually an inside here, which is kind of cool. Normally, there's, nothing here. So, and it also is weird because it goes, up here. So, technically speaking, there is, an inside to this. Yeah. It being blue just works out for it being using the Buffalo Bills. This is, the perfect team to use for the Bills. Then we have our random other corridors. As we go around here, you can see all the corridors we have around the stadium here. Most of them are pretty much nothing burgers, but still cool. We have our little suites in here, and look at that. We got Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Gotta love it, man. Always, forever and always, Mercedes-Benz Stadium is going to be in here. We got a top-down angle, and then we have a regular angle. I don't know why they love using that stadium as reference, but they do. So, no, custom vendors, it looks like. It's, for the most part, really just simplistic. And then there's an outside. Okay, so this is another one of the stadiums, like the Mexico Stadium, that does have an outside to the actual stadium. It's not just the inside. So, the lighting is kind of, all janky. But this is so cool. The reflections are actually pretty dope. Because it's just reflecting the inside of the actual stadium. That's awesome. Alright, so we have some buildings out here, it looks like. Nice. Some more buildings. The lighting again. We have neighborhoods. We have roads. We have gigantic buildings. We have some 2D imagery here. And then we have 3D imagery. And then we have back to 2D. So we have 2D, 3D, 2D. You can't really see any of this from the outside, from the inside of the stadium anyway, so it's all pointless. But we actually have roads that work with neighborhoods. Why is this so detailed for no reason? I love when EA Sports does this. They add so much detail into a map that has no real purpose to have this much detail. They just do it to do it, and it always makes me laugh because I'm like, there's just no reason. But hey, I guess the reason is for there not to be a reason. Across the board. Not bad. Not bad. So as we go throughout here, more just neighborhoods and buildings. It looks good at night. It definitely looks good at night. I was going to do this during the day, but with the lighting and stuff, I think it just works so well at nighttime. And then I guess these are London houses. It kind of looks like American a little bit, but I guess not. I don't know. I feel like London has a distinct looking houses. For the most part, at least. But, yeah. And then you just got this gigantic freaking monster in the middle. This gigantic monster in the middle that, for some reason, only has highway on one side of the stadium and not the other side. Such a massive freaking stadium, man. Kind of forget how massive some of these stadiums are until I do this type of series and I go through them and I'm like, holy moly. And then, okay, so we have, hold up. So obviously, if you're looking for a long distance, they're going to be like low polygram. But why are people walking here? There's no actual ground out here. So they're just walking in the void, which is so weird. I guess it shouldn't be surprising because it's, Madden, and Madden is kind of just how it is. But they're just the void and people walking in the void. And hold up, what is going on here, bro? Okay, we have the referee, it looks like. But yeah, that's something I never really look at, is like the other side of the wall inside these stadiums, especially at nighttime. That's a weird concept there. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one.